Hello, I'm Susan Woods, your self-appointed Black Lives Matter fraud investigator. Thank you so much for your time. I am analyzing the Form 990 information return that the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation submitted to the IRS for 2020. This is episode 2. Before you complete a Form 990 information return, you should always download the instructions. This is an image of the 2020 instructions for Form 990 Return of Organization Exempt from Income Tax. Again, this is an image of the actual Form 990 instructions for 2020. My recommendation is to not only download and read it, but download and perhaps print it so that you can read each line, because each line gives you instructions on how to complete every single question in the Form 990 information return. So I highly recommend starting here first before you start completing the Form 990. We were supposed to talk about the Part 1 summary section today in episode number 2. However, after reading the instructions, the tip is because Part 1 generally reports information reported elsewhere on the form, complete Part 1 after the other parts of the form are completed. So again, this just shows how important it is to read the Form 990 instructions before you start to complete the Form 990, because this is a very good tip. Wait, complete all of the other parts, and then come back to Part 1 because it is a summary. Nevertheless, I wanted to give you a sneak peek into Part 1, the summary, that the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation submitted to the IRS for review. I'm not going to analyze it because I am going to wait and go through all of the other parts and then come back to this one to analyze. But I just wanted to point out that it includes activities and governance, revenue, expenses, and then net assets or fund balances. And just glancing at it, I can tell you that I've seen several red flags already. But again, I'm not going to get into them right now. I'm going to follow the instructions, go through the other parts, and then come back to this one to discuss. So here is a summary for this short video. The analysis results for Part 1 summary. We will return to Part 1 summary after discussing the other parts. So what's next? The next video, which is episode number 3, we're going to talk about Part 2, the signature block. Again, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate your support, and I'm happy that other people are talking about this Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation major fraud situation on their platforms, because the more people talk about it, the better. Thank you again for your time, and have a great day.